Hello everybody, and welcome back to the pre-review where I judge movies by their trailers. This week, back by popular demand, is our second viewer special. This week's viewer request comes from Ishkiabeth. They write, I want to know what you think of Cars 2, Priest 3D, and Black Death. Well, Ishkiabeth, it's kind of hard for me to do 3 movies in one pre-review, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is spin the wheel to find out which one I'm going to do this week. Alright, spinning the wheel. Alright, looks like I'm going to be doing Priest this week. Here is what I get from the trailer.
A priest fights a horde of mutant vampire creatures in a post-apocalyptic world against the will of his church order to save mankind.
I think I may have seen this movie before. The plot just seems so similar to something I've seen in the past. I can't put my finger on the movie that this reminds me of so much. I mean, I think it even has Paul Bettany in it, the same actor. It'll come to me, I'm sure. I honestly just can't think of it at the moment. What can be said about Paul Bettany that is not complimentary? Oh, I know. His movie roles. Seriously, I mean, he was a monk in the Da Vinci Code. He was an angel in Legion. He's a priest in Priest. What's next? Paul Bettany in The Pope Chronicles. Come on, man. Branch out just a little bit. I know this movie is based on a graphic novel, and so, the story is already there, and it's not completely the writer's fault, not the director's fault, really. I mean, again, the story is already there. But sometimes I think graphic novels should stay graphic novels. Not everything is meant to be made into a movie. I mean, has anyone seen A Sound of Thunder? Plus, in regards to Priest, the whole industry is completely flooded with vampire movies and vampire stories and TV shows. Some of them sparkle, some of them write diaries, and some of them just live their normal lives with roommates that are werewolves and ghosts. Vampires used to be cool. I don't know what happened. For some reason, vampires became angsty teenagers that just fall in love with each other and try and suppress their vampirial urge to suck blood. I mean, now they just suck. But hey, I've been wrong in the past. I'll be the first to admit that. At least in this one, the vampires look really vicious and gnarly, like they want to eat you and tear you apart and stuff. Maybe that she-man Kristen Stewart won't want to sleep with any of them. So, all of that being said, on a scale of 1 to 10 of how drunk I'll have to be to see this movie, 1 being stone cold sober, and 10 being Barney Gumble from The Simpsons, I'm going to give Priest a 5. I am just interested enough to see it, but alcohol will be required. And now, it's time for this week's Good versus Evil. So the good movie for this week, Even the Rain. And this week's evil movie, drumroll please, Electrolux. Okay, that's going to wrap it up for me this week. Thank you very much for tuning into the pre-review. Please don't forget to subscribe, and please don't forget to check out my other videos I've got on the site. And don't forget to check out my website, the link in which you will see right here. Remember, I do other movies there. I don't do the same movies at the website that I do here in the pre-review. I also have actual film reviews of movies that I've seen. This week's pre-review on the website is the it's the 3rd installment of the Big Mama's House franchise. Excuse me, I just had a little bile just thinking about it. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in yet again to the viewer special. And don't forget to check us out next week, and I'm sure we'll have a few drinks.